Get ready to dive into the spine-chilling world of Russia's darkest secrets. From haunted hospitals to eerie disappearances, we're uncovering the top 10 creepiest Russian mysteries that will leave you sleepless. You won't find these in your average travel guide. The boundaries of reality are about to blur. Number 10. Let's take a trip to the North Ossetia Alania Republic, home to Dargovs, also known as the City of the Dead. This ancient necropolis houses nearly 10,000 crypts, some dating back to the 14th century. It's a truly eerie sight, a vast field of stone structures where time seemingly stands still. But here's the kicker. Nobody knows for sure why the crypts were built or who rests within them. Legends speak of plagues and curses, adding to the eerie atmosphere of this mysterious place. Number 9. In 1908, a massive explosion flattened over 800 square miles of Siberian forest. The blast was so powerful it was felt hundreds of miles away. The culprit? Scientists believe it was an asteroid or comet, but no crater was ever found. The Tunguska event remains one of the most powerful and mysterious explosions in recorded history, leaving a chilling reminder of the destructive forces lurking in space. Number 8. This is not your average swimming hole, friends. Lake Karachay in the Chelyabinsk region is considered one of the most polluted places on Earth. In the 1950s, it served as a dumping ground for radioactive waste from the nearby Mayak nuclear facility. The radiation levels are so high that standing near the lake for an hour can be fatal. It's a stark reminder of the devastating impact of human activities on the environment and the long-lasting consequences of nuclear disasters. Number 7. Beneath the bustling streets of Moscow, a secret subway system is rumored to exist. Known as Metro 2, it's said to be even more extensive than the public metro, connecting top-secret government facilities and bunkers. Built during the Cold War, Metro 2 is a labyrinth of tunnels and stations shrouded in mystery. Few have seen it, and even fewer have lived to tell the tale. Spooky, huh? Number 6. In 1957, a secret Soviet nuclear facility experienced a catastrophic explosion, releasing a massive amount of radioactive material into the environment. The disaster, known as the Kyshtym disaster, was the third worst nuclear accident in history, after Chernobyl and Fukushima. The Soviet government kept the incident under wraps for years, evacuating thousands of people in secrecy and leaving behind a contaminated wasteland. The affected area is still uninhabitable today, a grim testament to the perils of nuclear power gone awry. Number 5. In the desolate heart of Siberia, a monstrous anomaly rises from the earth, a gaping maw of broken limestone and splintered trees known as the Potomsky Crater. Discovered in 1949, its sheer size defies explanation, dwarfing even the largest meteor impact sites. Yet, no trace of a meteorite has ever been found, leaving scientists bewildered and fueling whispers of darker origins. The crater's depths are a playground for the inexplicable. Compasses spin erratically, Geiger counters scream with unseen radiation, and the very air seems to hum with an unsettling energy. Locals speak of livestock disappearing without a trace, their bones later discovered scattered in bizarre patterns, as if ripped apart by unseen claws. Could this be the result of a clandestine military experiment? The crash site of an otherworldly vessel? Or perhaps a gateway to a dimension where the laws of nature bend and twist into horrifying new shapes? The answers lie hidden within the crater's depths, waiting to ensnare the curious and the brave. Coming in at number 4. Abandoned and decaying, the Kovrino Hospital in Moscow is a magnet for urban explorers and thrill seekers. Built in the 1980s, the hospital was never completed and has stood vacant for decades, earning a reputation as one of the most haunted places in Russia. Visitors report eerie sounds, ghostly figures, and an overwhelming sense of dread within its crumbling walls. The Kovrino Hospital is a stark reminder of the city's darker past, where the line between the living and the dead seems all too thin. Countdown continues. Number 3. In the 1970s, rumors spread across the Soviet Union about a sinister black car, a Volga sedan with white rims and curtains, that would abduct children and young women. The car was said to be driven by priests, KGB agents, or even vampires. According to the most outlandish versions of the tale, the legend of the Black Volga struck fear into the hearts of many, symbolizing the hidden dangers lurking in Soviet society. Though no concrete evidence ever surfaced, the chilling stories persist, reminding us of the power of urban legends to tap into our deepest fears. Number 2. Prepare to have your mind blown, because this is some straight-up science fiction stuff. The Kola Super Deep Borehole is the deepest artificial hole on Earth, plunging over 7.5 miles into the Earth's crust. Drilled during the Cold War, it was a Soviet attempt to outdo the Americans in the race to the center of the Earth. The project was abandoned in 1992, but rumors persist of strange sounds and unearthly screams emanating from the depths. Some even claim it's a gateway to hell. Number 1. This one's the stuff of nightmares. In the 1940s, Soviet scientists conducted a horrifying experiment in the depths of a clandestine laboratory, pushing the boundaries of human endurance and sanity. 5 political prisoners, deemed expendable in the pursuit of scientific knowledge, were locked in a sealed chamber, their fate intertwined with a sinister gas designed to eradicate sleep. For 15 days, the subjects were subjected to this waking nightmare, their minds unraveling with each passing hour. Desperate for rest, they scratched at their skin, tearing it raw. They whispered to unseen entities, their voices echoing through the chamber. One by one, they succumbed to the depths of their own psychosis, their screams piercing the thick steel walls. When the chamber was finally opened, the scene was one of unimaginable horror. One subject lay lifeless, his chest cavity torn open, his organs strewn about the floor. Another had gouged out his own eyes, his face a mask of blood and madness. The survivors, barely clinging to life, begged for the gas, their bodies racked with tremors, their minds shattered beyond repair. Though the details of this experiment remain shrouded in secrecy, whispered accounts speak of cannibalism, self-mutilation, and an insatiable hunger for suffering. Was this a tale born from the darkest corners of human imagination, or a glimpse into the abyss of scientific cruelty? The truth may be lost to history, but the legend of the Russian sleep experiment serves as a chilling testament to the horrors that can unfold when the human mind is pushed beyond its limits. So there you have it, comrades. Russia's darkest secrets, a journey into the unknown that leaves us with more questions than answers. But wait, there's one more tale that stands out among the rest, a story so chilling it demands a special mention. Ever heard of a group of experienced hikers found dead under bizarre circumstances? In 1959, the Ural Mountains bore witness to a horror that still chills the bones of those who dare to speak of it. 9 experienced hikers led by Igor Dyatlov ventured into the desolate expanse of Dyatlov Pass, their journey ending in an unspeakable tragedy that defies explanation. Their tent, discovered weeks later, was slashed open from within, as if the occupants fled in blind terror. Their bodies were found scattered across the snow, some partially clothed, their faces contorted in agony. One victim had a fractured skull, others broken ribs. But the most horrifying detail? Some of the bodies were missing their eyes, their tongues ripped from their mouths. The official cause of death? A compelling natural force. But what force of nature could inflict such grotesque mutilations? Theories range from hypothermia-induced madness to military experiments gone awry, from attacks by indigenous Mansi tribesmen to something far more sinister, something lurking in the shadows of the frozen wasteland. Dyatlov Pass remains an open wound in the heart of Russia, a place where the veil between the living and the dead is thin. the mystery lingers, a chilling reminder that even in the 21st century, there are places where darkness reigns and the answers lie buried beneath the snow. The mystery remains unsolved, leaving us with chills and endless questions. If you enjoyed this dive into Russia's darkest secrets, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for notifications. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and we'll see you next time.